Hi! In this video we will tell you about how we lost count in Da Nang, Vietnam with Airbnb, and also we will make a review on the most famous building where are living a lot of expats. So I think this video is very important for you if you are looking at the place in Da Nang. Be with us! So this is the area of our famous house. And look at this.
Lady to be scammed. It's very common here in Vietnam.
And this is how this building looking from.
Okay, so here is the story. We came here specifically for this apartment. We had,
but every time, this is first entry. And in level you can find the parking for bikes. And I will show you everything that you can find here, because I think the main Airbnb places in this spot, because it's very close to Mai and to the beach. So there is a food store, a lot of different cafes, but we didn't check them. I'm sorry. In front of it, a lot of restaurants and spa places. There is a shop of luxury brands, so you can buy Armani, buy one get one for free. Pharmacy, few places for spa and massage, and it's very nice that if you are living here you can use Lazada, and the Temu. It's local marketplaces, and you can order what you need: pharmacy stuff, shampoo, clothes, shoes, everything. And if you will put the address, they will send everything to you on this address, and you just need to pick it. So it's really like very comfortable. So this area I showed in another video about my own area, and as this video only about our house, I am showing you only our house. And look at this. And this place is of hotel. So there are two buildings. One of them is a hotel and one of them is the apartment building. But never use a taxi here because it's very expensive. You can every time ask for Grab. So let's turn to this way. If you are coming from the beach, you can wash your feet here. I think this is a nice part of greenery. And it's nice that you can use this shop, and it's working 24 hours, so you can use it anytime. It's usually they're building something, and this is how this building looking from this side. Oh, charging. Innovations everywhere. This is parking slot. Another place is for massages and spas. And they are rather expensive and not so good because a lot of people, very noisy. I really don't like them. It's better to go in the city. So we made a circle because we began from this spot. And let's go inside. This is first entry. And to be honest, I think that it's more for local people because there are not so much tourists in this area. And lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But these lifts are not working. You can't use it and you should wait for a long time. So this is the entrance to the market. Very comfortable. You can buy everything here. And this is very funny because there are lifts, there are people living, and at the same stage, in the same level, you can find parking for bikes. And this is another entrance. If you need, you can go through this from the beach. And this is a shop. And there is another area that I already showed you, and this is more, I think, for tourists and for digital nomads because everybody's coming here. Lifts here are more comfortable because every lift is working. And if you order in Lazada and another stuff, you can take it here. It's also very comfortable. You should use a card. Previously we lived at the 35. So we have a very interesting story about this, and Sergey will tell about this story at the end of this video. But then we moved on another flat at the same level, and after that, oh my God, after 2 weeks, we changed the level to the 32. It's not our decision; it was a decision of our landlord. So yeah, this is area. For example, I think you want to see the view from this spot. So, and just to highlight the main situation about this building, that there are a lot of Airbnb and a lot of beautiful photos, and we came to Da Nang only because we found that wonderful flat with a wonderful view. But unfortunately the tour was not true and the photos was not correct. So this is another view. So if you are looking for the place here, you should try to find at this level of the building, how to say it's right level, and these flats will have a nice view, because these flats without nice view. So this is area with broken lifts. They're not broken, but you can use it only for such kind of stuff. And let's check the view from this area. This is nice. But, but every time, but if you live a little bit lower, I think you will have a window on this. So guys, be careful. And the good point that you have a place for garbage there, it's comfortable. But whole building after Thailand looking like Soviet Union, to be honest, and it smells not good because everybody cooking local food. And oh my god, this is our room.
Okay, so here is the story. We came here specifically for this apartment. We had multiple options. We were thinking different cities. We were thinking not Trang, but we picked this place because the Airbnb here was the best and the price was kind of okay. So we come in here and we're late for 5 days. Was our screw up. We stayed in Bangkok 5 days over, and we're thinking that we come in here already, and the apartment is already ready waiting for us. I told the Airbnb host that we come in late and we should be there in a couple days. I didn't say how many days because I didn't know, because we had the issue with the Vietnamese visa. Long story, I'm not gonna share it here. But the thing is that I didn't know when we're gonna get it, and once we got it, we hopped on the plane right away and we came here. So we come in at 8 a.m. and when I told the host that we come in, she didn't reply to me. I'm like, okay, like who cares? You know, like usually you can come in easily into the apartment. So we come in at 8 a.m. We had an night flight, so it's a red-eye flight from Ho Chi Minh, from Bangkok. It's supposed to be 1 hour, 2 hours flight. It took us whole night. Long story as well. So we come in here at 8, very, very angry, very tired. And we try to come into the apartment, and the person that I speak with in the chat and on WhatsApp, she say like, the apartment is not ready, it needs to be cleaned. I'm like, what do you mean it needs to be cleaned? It was supposed to be cleaned 5 days ago. They're like, well, no, like it has to be cleaned, and the cleaning lady, she's coming in right now. So wait for her 2 hours, and you can move in. I'm like, okay. So we already pissed, but we went out. We sat on the beach for a couple hours. We're coming back, and the same person is telling us, not the same person, the cleaning lady is saying that the apartment is broken, that something is wrong with it. There is like burst pipe or something. And we're like, what do you mean there's a burst pipe? Like you just before us, you went there to clean. She's like, no, like the apartment is closed. You can go there. I'm like, can I see it? They're like, no, you can't. We don't have the key. I'm like, what do you mean that I have a key? He's like, no, like there is this another apartment that has the same view. Like, okay, show it to us. She's showing us the apartment. The apartment is not what we originally wanted, but it does have a good view of the beach, 35th floor. I'm like, okay. She's saying, you're gonna stay here for 2 days, and then after 2 days, you're gonna move into your apartment. I'm like, okay, screw it. So at the same time, I'm on a call with the Airbnb. I'm complaining. I have like 30 reviews, 35-star reviews. So I've been using them for 3 years to live, basically. So I'm on the phone with Airbnb, and I'm like, guys, like I don't know what's going on. This is the first time that's happening to me. Figure out with this host. It seems like she's screwing me. Like there's some kind of scam going, and they kind of help, but not really. So I was kind of expecting more proactive, like, you know, they could get us a place. That's not going to happen. So don't count on your Airbnb. They're going to screw you up. And so 2 days pass. The apartment is kind of okay. Like it's not the best. It's okay. So on the second day, we move into our apartment. We're moving in, and the view is exactly the same as on a Airbnb listing, but it has only 1 bedroom, not 2 bedrooms. I'm explaining to this lady, like, okay, like I booked 2 bedrooms. and this is 1 bedroom. She's like, yeah, this door is closed. I'm like, yeah, I know it's closed. That's what I'm saying. I booked 2 bedrooms. I paid this much. If it's 1 bedroom, I should pay less. She's like, yeah, this door is closed. Yeah, like it's not working. I'm like, yes. She's like, no, I don't know. I don't have the money. The money, somebody like it's somebody else's apartment, and she's like a manager. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I call Airbnb. They say, okay, like you're gonna get 30% uh, refund. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. I don't really need the second bedroom. It's just a bonus. So we're staying in that place for 2 weeks, and then the apartment, like to explain what apartment is, it's not the same apartment that's on a Airbnb listing, but the view is the same, but the apartment is not the same. It's slightly different, but we're okay with that. So 2 weeks passed, and on Sunday morning, uh, on Saturday night we went out. We had a blessed night. Had so much fun. Came home like at 3 or 4. I'm waking up with a kind of like hangover, and there is a knock on the door, like very annoying knock. Like, okay, let me check out what's going on. I come to the door, like, who is this? And that's the same lady who was moving us in. I'm like, what do you want? She's like, did you get a message? I'm here to help you pack. Like, what do you mean you're here to help me pack? I'm not moving anywhere. We still have 2.5 months to go. Like, did you get a message? You were supposed to get a message from the owner of the apartment. I'm like, I don't care. I didn't get the message. I don't care. I'm not moving out. It's just, and I didn't even open the door. So then I check on my phone, and there is a message from this another contact that I didn't even speak before because I spoke to so many people. And she's saying, yeah, like you need to move out because there is a construction going on in this apartment. The people gonna come in couple hours tomorrow, and they're gonna have to like do something in the bathroom. I'm like, that's not how it works. Like this kind of thing happened to me in my place in Brooklyn, and in couple other places in Airbnbs. Like it's not the protocol. It's not how it works. I'm like, no, I'm not moving out. And my trainer thought that if she did it to us once, she's gonna do it to us second time. So we're sitting there basically like every couple hours. This lady comes over and she knocks on the door. She's begging us to leave, and we're just saying like, no, we're not leaving. And now it's kind of funny, but then I was very scared because I haven't been living in Vietnam. It's a relatively new country for us. I started looking for new places. They all much more expensive and with worse views. So like it's like you don't really have a choice. Either you stay and do whatever she wants you to do, or you book another place that's gonna be 50% more expensive and it's not gonna have the same view. And you're in very 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 bad situation. So we're staying there for like whole day, and we're not sure. Like we don't want to leave because the lock is electronic and it's opened by a number. And at some point, I say like, okay, like maybe let's go check out. And this lady, she's basically begging us on the phone in chat, asking us to leave. And she prepared us another apartment, from her words, in the same building, uh, 2 rooms this time. And but I don't trust her. Like who would? Like she already screwed us a couple times. She lied to us many times. What's stopping her from moving us again, like in a couple of weeks? So I'm very cautious. And then we decide like, okay, like let's go check it out. Let's see, maybe it is a good place. So we checked that place, and that place was actually exactly the place that I booked on Airbnb. But on a Airbnb listing, you have beautiful view of a beach from 35th floor of Hol Da Nang. Unbelievable, super nice, like one of the best views I ever had anywhere. Uh, and this apartment, it has a little bit of view, but like 30% of the view is the same building, so it's like kind of like inside. It's kind of like this, and we're like on this side, and from this side you have another building that blocks like 40% of the view, and over here you have a construction. So you just have like just a small part of a view of a sea. It is like you do see a beach a little bit, but it's not like I would never have booked that place if I would see it on an Airbnb. But we talked with Natasha and we're like, okay, like screw it, let's take it. And it has actually 2 bedrooms, so it has more space for us to store for storage. And yeah, and that's how we moved into the apartment. And luckily, she didn't kick us in a second time, a third time, second time. And we did live there for almost 3 months. It was an issue. Like if I would know that this is going to be the place, I would not pick this city. I would go somewhere else. There are so many options except Da Nang. So yeah, and this lady. Oh, she also when I was discussing that those 5 days, she promised us that she's going to give us money back for those 5 days. It didn't happen. I don't like. I'm not chasing that money because it was totally my fault. Why we skipped? Why we didn't get here on time? So to me, it was okay. It was kind of okay. But she promised. She promised. She was like saying, "Yes, yes, I'll give you the money," multiple times, and she also promised me a deposit money to make sure for our kind of peace of mind, so that we would know that she would not kick us out. She didn't give the money, but she also didn't kick us out. So I guess that's a wash. But yeah, that's a scam. And couple days later, no, like a month later, um, Natasha's friend is coming over to Da Nang, and she booked exactly the same apartment we stayed in. So that apartment was never broken. It was just there is some kind of they call it like I met some other people who know Vietnam a little bit more than me. They call them Airbnb mafia because technically it's not legal for Airbnb to rent your apartment on Airbnb, but people do it, and they have like this kind of like circle where you would they would list same apartment from different hosts, and that's why when you go on Airbnb and you look for apartments, you're gonna see that a lot of them they have 0 reviews. If you see that, it means that yeah, like it's book at your own risk because you might end up with the cancellation at the last time, at the last moment, or you might gonna see a completely different apartment in a different building. And as for Airbnb support, I wouldn't call them useless, but the first person when like all during all this ordeal, during all the whole experience, I was on a call with them. I would text with them because I thought that they can do something. They cannot do anything. So what they did, uh, one of the people, one of the first person who I spoke with, when I told him that there is a lady that kicking us out from our place that we booked for 3 months, he's like, okay, do you have another place to stay? I'm like, what do you mean do I have another place to stay? I don't want to leave. He's like, okay. And I had to call, ask for a manager a couple times. And in the end, they did give a credit. But the whole experience, like if you think that Airbnb is gonna be on your side, because I was thinking like, okay, like if I'm not gonna get what I'm getting, then they're gonna help me to find another place, and they will not. So keep that in mind as well. The best they can do, they can give you your money back, and if you come here for 5 days, that's maybe fine. Like you can find a good hotel for like $10 or $15 a night. But if you come in here like us to stay for a month, and you need let's say at least 1 bedroom, so you need like space where to work and a nice view, and you pick a place, get ready to be scammed. It's very common here in Vietnam. So yeah, that's our story. And tomorrow we're moving out, and I hope it's not nothing's gonna go wrong. If it will, there's gonna be an update.